Welcome to Simply Delicious made by Gosia. Today on the menu is Moroccan chicken. I already have my chicken salted and I use a spice which is called a tangy. It's basically a paprika, sugar, cumin, salt, cinnamon, cardamom, parsley, coriander, turmeric, and spices. I like to use chicken thighs. They are more forgiving. I have my pan preheated already. I'm gonna be cooking actually in a tagine. So we will be using this today for our Moroccan chicken to get a little more Moroccan feel. I took this out of the refrigerator maybe half an hour before. You don't want too cold of a meat. It will be a lot of splatter. On that note, we're gonna use our helpful clothing to not to damage our clothes. So, couple pieces at the time, skin down. You wanna hear a little sizzle, not too much. You don't wanna burn the skin. You just wanna get nice, crisp, brown, golden brown color. We can start on our veggies, which is only from veggies we're using only garlic. I have fresh tomatoes, so we will be using fresh tomatoes. So very interesting tip. So garlic, I always pre-chop and activate my garlic at least 5 to 10 minutes before I will add this to cooking. So as we talked about garlic, we're gonna use a lot of garlic. If we get the benefits out of garlic, we might as well use a lot. Okay, let's check on our chicken. This is nice. I might like a little more browning, but we can add a third piece of a chicken as we created a little more space in here. My husband loves this particular dish, and I'm not even sure if that Moroccan chicken is as Moroccan as they go, but due to I never been there, I won't be able to tell. So we just use what we have on hands, and the spice said Moroccan chicken. It actually says Moroccan spices. It can be used on any other protein, not chicken only. I just happen to use this on chicken. Okay. We might as well re-dice our onion. We will wait a little bit with tomatoes. We're gonna add them at the end. Onion has layers already, so I just thought it's just simpler. Cut vertical lines, hold it so you don't cut your fingers. Actually, my lovely husband taught me something to use when I built a mandolin, which anyone who used mandolin, I do believe we all did some damage to our skin, if not more. So my husband taught me a glove which actually protects your delicate skin from you misusing your knife, or especially mandolin. So I buy organic lemons and organic oranges if I can, and before I squeeze the juice out, I just grate the skin and I let it just sit and dry in just a little dish, and then I use this into my pancakes, so I have a little bit. I will use this in my today's Moroccan chicken. Chicken are beautifully brown. Have olives, which we will use in this dish as well, and some of them has pits, so we will remove the pits. Okay, garlic is beautifully brown right now. This is what we actually looking for. Actually, that was not garlic, that was onion. Garlic is still waiting, still activating. So let's get garlic into our tagine. You cook garlic only till it releases its aroma. You don't want to brown, too brown of a garlic, it will become actually bitter. So you just saute this a little bit. It shouldn't be flying like this. I don't know if you've seen that. Pieces of garlic just jumping out of my pan. We want to also add coriander seeds. Coriander seeds are basically when cilantro grow to seeds. That's coriander. So garlic is, it's beautiful. It is absolutely, I love garlic. I love garlic, I love onion. I think it should be staple in every house and into everyone's cooking. And releasing the allicin, remember, you get the most benefits out of your organic garlic. Cheers. Okay. So here is mine preserved lemons, and I'm gonna show you the one which I bought, and I show you the difference. So as you see, is beautifully clear, this is a model. This is delicious. So it depends what you are going for. I go for delicious. Model we will use at some point. Due to I added some lemons just recently, you can see the difference in color. You don't want to put your fingers into your jar. You don't want to contaminate your jar, as this is something which goes back to your refrigerator and need to last you for a long time. Okay, got it. You want to make sure your lemons are also covered. So if you don't have enough lemon juice, you might need to add vinegar. Hopefully you will add more lemon juice, but if you can't, you add vinegar. Okay, we'll move our onion, garlic, ginger mixture to the side. We will add approximately a couple tablespoons of a tomato paste. You want to cook off your tomato paste to get that raw flavor out of it. Then add a little bit oil to help this process, or whatever you're using, and cook off your tomato paste. See how nicely it's soft. So normally, if you would search for the recipe, they will say to use just the skin and discard the inside. I don't know why, maybe because it's just salty. So I am using all, other than the pit. Pit doesn't have to be used. You can use preserved lemons also for different marinades or dressings. You can move this. So tomato paste, it takes a couple minutes to get that raw taste. You can easily add your other ingredients. So let's, at this point we will also add our tomato. I had a half of tomato which was used for a sandwich. We will incorporate this. No reason to waste anything. Okay, I thought 1.5 might be good, but I think only 1 tomato we actually going to use. We don't need more than that. I'm not even sure how many olives we have, but we can add them all. One end up with a still pit in, so watch for that. You want to make sure all your olives are pitted. Can create a lot of problems. Second one, wow, we didn't do a good job there. I think it looks delicious. We are adding our chicken back, so you just kind of get the chicken in tightly. We didn't cook the other side of the chicken, so it's okay. Just gonna cook. Tag this tightly. Add the juices. Now cover your tagine. The top will become hot, so if you want to check on your dish, you have to actually use gloves to pull that out. So give it a couple minutes to bring this to boil. Lower the temperature to simmer and cook for, I believe the rice will be done. Okay, I moved my chicken over to the other side of the stove so we can start on rice. I have a bulletproof recipe how to make rice, so I will share that with you. If you have your own, please don't change your way of making it because of this idea. So I preheated again. I preheated my pot. I'm gonna add for this one, I'm gonna actually add butter. Tablespoon of butter. Let it melt a little bit. And I want to show you what I do with so you open the can of tomato paste, and then you don't know when you're gonna use it next. So easy trick, not to waste. Simplest, get your plastic wrap, scoop whatever you think, scoop a little bit on the smaller side because if you need less, you always have the smaller portion. If you need more, you add just more of those frozen goods and just distribute them with your spoon. Let's see, let's do 3. Let's get the all. And you want to make sure you space them out. Okay. Get the wrap and wrap this around. Get rid of the air if you can. So just tap around a little bit. That's it. roll like you would roll the candy. That will make the air also kind of disappear. And you freeze. Make sure you label this, put a little bit a note, tomato paste. Otherwise you will not remember that is tomato paste. So, cute little portion, and you didn't waste tomato paste. Goes back to your freezer. I know rice should be rinsed. I understand that. I just never really remembered, so I didn't, and it just kind of stick with me. So this is a basmati rice. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. What I do, I just add the rice to melted butter, and then just incorporate the rice with the butter. This I will salt. So maybe teaspoon of salt for a cup of rice. Make sure you don't over salt, especially if you have young children or someone with high blood pressure. You don't want to use too much salt. Increase your temperature. So I'm gonna get water ready. So we have 1 cup of rice. We're gonna use 2 cups of water. My dog is sitting waiting for her dinner to happen. So she's very patient but big, so you almost can see her head being on the top of the counter. 2 cups of water. That will wait till our rice is ready to add the water. I can hear the chicken bubbling, so I'm just gonna raise that a little bit, raise the top. Let's see if it's hot enough or not yet. Yeah, it is hot. Okay. Let's use a glove so you can see what's going on. So this is, you see how little liquid we have added? It was only hardly 1/4 of a cup. Look how much sauce you already got. I think that will be enough. I'm gonna raise the temperature to high. When I add water, I want the water to start to boil. So now I'm gonna watch for a couple minutes. Okay, the water started to boil. So the trick is you wanna stir a little bit, cover, lower to low, and leave it be. And when the water is fully incorporated, I just turn the heat completely, let it sit till everything else is done. And that will be your time if you're making any salad, if you're making any side dish. I have cucumber. We might make a cucumber salad. I always wash my cucumber or actually any vegetable before I even peel it. My fruit, if I use the skin, that includes my lemon, and especially I want to leave some skin. This is a organic English cucumber, so I want to leave some skin on. I'm gonna just cut this in half a moons. Okay. Cucumbers are ready. A little bit on maybe heavier side of the salt. Mix this a little bit. And let's see what we have in our pantry. What vinegar we have. We have white balsamic. For this, you can really use anything. You can use lemon, you can use red, you can use rice vinegar, You can obviously use white balsamic as well. Just drizzle a little bit. And oil. I use best extra virgin you can get. So use best one to finish your dishes with. So now we will just add our dill, and this can sit and just get bunch. It depends how much you like. We like dill. We like salt and we like dill. And we like spices. Back to the freezer. Mix a little bit. Let's try for salt. Perfect. Love cucumbers. Let's check on our rice. So if you see, this is when it's no water. It's a little sliding of the rice, but it's no water. I will not touch the rice, but I will now turn the heat off. Now we will just wait for everything to finish cooking and we will be right back. Okay, at this point, rice is ready, chicken is cooked. Let's plate and eat. So you see how beautiful your chicken looks like. Of course, the skin is not as crispy anymore because you covered that up. Okay, where's my spoon? So what we're gonna do, a little bit of rice, make a bed for your chicken. Let's turn this one off. You wanna maybe put a little bit of a sauce first on your rice, or a lot of sauce. Grab a piece of chicken, lay it on top. Looks beautiful. Finish this with parsley and serve this with our beautiful cucumber salad. This we're also gonna finish with more dill. Here we go. I'm not saying that was the easiest dish maybe for some people, but the chicken cooks itself. Rice as well, you just have to watch so you won't burn. Here we go. Ta-da! Dinner ready. Just perfect. Bon appetit, guys. Thank you for spending time with me.